Chosen ones, listen up, because what I'm about to share is urgent, life-changing, and impossible to ignore. God has spoken, and the panic awakening has officially begun. Yes, you heard that, right? The awakening has started, and it will totally disturb you. You may already be feeling it, or it's about to hit you like a wave. You can't escape. If you're watching this right now, it is not by chance. This is divine timing. God has led you here for a reason. Everything in your life is about to shift in ways that will leave you breathless, from your sleep to your thoughts to your very actions. Everything is going to be shaken. But here's the most important part. You are ready. This disturbance, this awakening may feel overwhelming, but you are strong enough to handle it because you have been chosen for this moment. This is more than just a shift in energy. This is a spiritual transformation. The very things you've been praying for, hoping for, waiting for, they are no longer distant dreams. They are moving toward you now at a speed that will leave you speechless. But in order to walk through this powerful change, you must align yourself with it and trust that the time has arrived before we dive deep into what's happening. I need you to do 3 things right now. First, hit that like button. Second, subscribe to help us reach 70,000 subscribers, because this message must reach as many as possible. And third, leave a comment with the number 99. That number will send a powerful signal to the universe and amplify the energy of this video. If you are truly a chosen one, you will watch this video until the end, because your spirit already knows that this message is for you. If you're not ready to face this truth, you might not make it to the end. But if you are, get ready. Your life is about to change forever. Stay ready. Stay grounded. And let's get into this awakening. The universe is shifting, and God has spoken. The panic. Awakening is not just a moment in time. It is the beginning of a new chapter, one that will challenge everything you thought you knew about life, energy, and existence. Get ready, because this is going to be a ride that shakes you to your very core. The awakening will pull you out of your comfort zone, pushing you into new realms of awareness that you may not be prepared for. But know this, you were chosen for this transformation. Now, you must stand tall. Brace yourself and face what's coming. With strength and an open heart, you may feel the stirring of something deeper within you, an energy that starts to stir your soul. It's powerful and might feel overwhelming, but this is a divine shift. It's an awakening that cannot be ignored. Everything around you will begin to feel strange, from your sleep patterns to the food you eat and even the thoughts you have as you wake up to this spiritual truth. It may feel like your world is unraveling, but it is only the beginning of your rebirth. This is your awakening to a higher state of being. The panic may set in as you feel the world around you. Tremble, you might feel unsteady, unsure, or even fearful of what is to come. But in those moments, remind yourself you were chosen for this. Your soul is strong enough to carry this weight. This is not a random event. This is divine intervention. The panic awakening has started, and you are ready, even if it doesn't feel like it. At first, prepare for a disturbance. Like no other, from the moment the panic awakening begins, nothing in your life will be the same. Your perceptions will shift. Your thoughts will evolve, and you will begin to see the world through a new, enlightened lens. Every waking moment may feel like an unfamiliar landscape, where what once seemed ordinary is now extraordinary, and the mundane becomes profoundly magical. You'll find yourself questioning your reality more than ever before. Why did you think the way you did? Why did certain relationships matter so much? What is the real meaning behind your actions, your decisions, and your purpose? This awakening is a disturbance because it forces you to confront everything you thought you knew, and then shatters those beliefs. so you can rebuild them in a more truthful, divine way as you navigate this intense spiritual shift. The universe will begin to speak to you more directly. You'll find that your intuition sharpens and messages come through more clearly. It's almost as though the world is vibrating at a higher frequency and you are just now tuning into it. There may be moments where you feel overwhelmed or disoriented by the energy pouring through you. But remember, this is the process of rebirth. Allow the disturbance because it is here to set you free. Get ready to be inundated with energy like you've never experienced before. This is not just a subtle shift, it's an overwhelming flood of divine energy straight from the source. As the panic awakening accelerates, you will feel a surge of power running through you. This energy is purging, renewing, and aligning you with your highest purpose. It might feel like an electrical current racing through your veins, unsettling, yet invigorating as it clears out everything that no longer serves you in this moment. You might feel like you're being tested. The energy may cause a sense of heaviness, as though your body can barely process the sheer magnitude of what's happening. And yet this is part of the transformation. The energy you're receiving is meant to elevate you to unlock doors to higher dimensions of consciousness. It may feel difficult at first, but trust that this surge is preparing you for something far greater than anything you could have imagined. The sheer weight of this divine energy might overwhelm you, but don't shy away from it. Embrace it. Allow it to flow through you to cleanse and heal you. You may feel tired, thirsty, or hungry as your body adapts to this newfound power. But as you continue to process this energy, it will transform you. Mind, body, and spirit into the divine being. You were always meant to be. You are entering a phase where everything you once knew about daily life will be upended, from the way you sleep to the food you crave. Your entire existence will be shaken as if your very reality is being rewritten. Sleep once, and escape may now feel like a time for intense downloads of spiritual information. Your dreams will be vivid, and you may even experience prophetic visions or receive messages from the divine. While you rest, when you wake up, everything will feel different. Your body will crave different foods, and your usual routines will no longer feel comforting. What once satisfied your hunger may now leave you feeling unsatisfied. You'll find yourself needing more energy, more nourishment, and more time to process what's happening. This is because your soul is evolving and your body must adjust to the new frequency. It is now vibrating on as your world shakes and your reality shifts. Don't resist the changes, they are necessary for your growth. You may experience emotional ups and downs as your body aligns with the new energetic blueprint. But understand that this is all a part of the awakening process. It may feel unsettling, but trust that this change is moving you closer to your true self. Allow the disturbance to guide you. Your body is not like everyone else's. You possess a crystalline energy that is uniquely capable of handling the surge of divine power that is currently flooding your being. This crystalline body is designed to bear the weight of this awakening. Even though it may feel difficult at times, you may experience physical symptoms such as heart palpitations, dizziness, or even fainting as your body recalibrates to this new energy level. But don't fear these sensations. They are signs of transformation. You are being upgraded on a molecular level. Your energy centers, your chakras are being realigned to a higher frequency. This is why you may feel both invigorated and exhausted. At the same time, your crystalline body is being strengthened, built to withstand the powerful influx of divine energy. And as you adjust, it will become more resilient in the face of these challenges. Remember that your body is capable of bearing the weight of the panic awakening. You were chosen for this. The challenges you face are merely stepping stones on your path to becoming a stronger, more enlightened version of yourself. The transformation may be difficult, but it is necessary for your spiritual ascension. God is pouring blessings upon you in ways you may not fully understand. Yet the energy that is being sent to you is both overwhelming and beautiful. It may feel like a constant current of love and power flowing through you. But this divine energy can also be intense and at times difficult to manage. It might feel heavy at first as your senses attempt to process the influx of divine light. This energy brings with it a profound sense of love. Love that is so pure, so unconditional, it may make your heart race and your emotions soar. You may experience moments of overwhelming gratitude, tears of joy, or bursts of creative inspiration. The blessings are not just spiritual, they are tangible, manifesting as synchronicities, opportunities, and relationships that are aligned with your higher purpose. Your life is about to change in miraculous ways. But this shift will require you to stay grounded as you navigate the influx of blessings. You may also feel moments of doubt, confusion, or even frustration. This is all part of the process. Just remember, God has chosen you for this awakening because you are strong enough to bear it. Trust that the blessings are meant to elevate you to the next level of your spiritual journey, even if they seem overwhelming. At first, you are awakening to gifts that have always been inside of you, hidden beneath layers of doubt, fear, and societal conditioning. These gifts, once dormant, are now being activated by the divine energy flowing through you. You may begin to see, hear, or sense things. Beyond the ordinary, what once seemed like mere coincidence is now aligning in a way that feels nothing short of magical. Your hands may begin to move in ways that seem like magic, your energy manifesting in physical forms. You may notice that your intuition is sharper, or that you can feel the emotions of others more deeply. These gifts, while miraculous, are not new. They have always been part of you, waiting for the right moment to awaken. Now that moment has arrived. The beauty of these gifts is that they are entirely your own. They are not something that can be explained away by the rational mind, but they are real, and they are yours. As you tap into these gifts, trust that they are part of your divine purpose. You are no longer just existing in the material world. You are becoming a beacon of light, sharing your gifts with the world around you as your body undergoes this profound transformation. You may experience intense hunger and thirst. Your body is working overtime to process the immense amount of energy that is flooding your being. This may cause fluctuations in your appetite, cravings for certain foods, or an insatiable thirst. These physical sensations are simply your body's way of adjusting to the new frequency. It is now aligned with. You might feel tired or drained as your body works to integrate this new energy. You might even feel faint at times, as if your body can't quite keep up with the rapid changes. But this is normal. Your body is transforming into something more powerful, more connected to the divine. Allow it the space it needs to adapt and be kind to yourself during this process. In addition to physical changes, you may also experience emotional shifts, moments of intense clarity followed by moments of confusion or uncertainty. These emotional waves are part of the integration process as your soul adjusts to the new vibrations. Trust the journey and be patient with yourself. The transformation is leading you towards something greater as you process the powerful energy surging through you. Both your mind and body may begin to show signs of strain. You might find yourself feeling agitated, restless, or even angry, especially when surrounded by negativity or people who no longer align with your new frequency. These emotions are part of the detoxification process as your soul releases old energies and attachments. In some cases, you may experience moments of unconsciousness or fainting as your body tries to handle the intensity of the awakening. These moments are temporary and are part of your body's recalibration process. Your mind may also begin to shift thinking in ways that feel foreign or unusual, as if you are perceiving the world through a different lens. These changes are signs that you are evolving into a higher version of yourself. Aggression may arise, but it is not the kind of aggression that comes from hatred or anger. Rather, it's a form of protection, a way to defend your newfound energy from the negative forces that no longer serve you. Trust that this phase will pass, and as your energy stabilizes, you will begin to feel a sense of peace, clarity, and purpose. The most profound transformation during your awakening comes from the pure, overwhelming love of God. This love is not just a gentle feeling or a soft notion. It's a tangible, powerful force that will fill your heart and spirit. You will feel it flooding through you, expanding your heart in ways that may seem almost unbearable. At first, it may bring you to tears, leaving you feeling both humbled and struck at the immensity of it. This divine love shifts you on a deep physical level as well. Your heart may race, your chest may feel tight, and you might experience moments of intense emotion, as though your soul is being cracked open. But these physical reactions are not signs of distress. They are your body's response to the expansive energy of God's love. This energy is aligning your entire being physically and spiritually to a higher frequency of truth, love, and grace. It is purging you of any past pain, opening you to a level of unconditional love that you never knew was possible. During this time, you may find yourself more sensitive than ever before, tuning into the emotions of others, feeling an intense connection to the world around you. It's as if you are no longer separated from the universe, but instead an integral part of it. As this divine love continues to flood your heart, trust that you are becoming more aligned with your true purpose. You are being prepared to not only embrace this love fully, but to share it with the world, illuminating the lives of those around you. As your energy grows and your light becomes brighter, expect to face more resistance. Your transformation will not go unnoticed, and with that visibility comes criticism and conflict. People who are not yet aligned with the higher frequencies you are tuning into may react negatively. You might find yourself the subject of gossip, judgment, or even outright hostility. It's as if the more you rise, the more others try to pull you back down. But know that this conflict is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. In fact, it's proof that you are exactly where you need to be. The more your energy expands, the more you will stand out. Your words, actions, and presence will carry a weight that others may feel threatened by, especially those who are still caught in fear, doubt, or negativity. It's not uncommon to feel attacked or misunderstood in these moments. People may question your choices, your values, or even your new way of living. But the truth is, you are no longer living for others. You are living for the divine purpose that is awakening within you. This process of rising above the noise is part of the journey. Rise above the criticism with grace. Understand that those who criticize you are simply projecting their own fears. Their resistance is not your burden to bear. Keep shining, keep walking your path, and trust that your light will attract others who are ready to walk beside you. You are becoming more visible. And while that might bring challenges, it also brings new opportunities, relationships, and the chance to fulfill your true purpose. Embrace the visibility. It means you are making a difference as you awaken to a higher frequency of love and light. You will begin to feel a profound shift in your tolerance for negativity. This is a natural result of the energy flooding through you. Your body, mind, and soul are being aligned with truth, purity, and divine love as you begin to vibrate at a higher level. Negative energy will no longer feel comfortable in your presence. People who bring toxicity, emotional instability, or negative thoughts into your life will start to drain you instead of uplift you. It's important to recognize this shift and honor it. You will find yourself naturally distancing from relationships that feel emotionally unbalanced or toxic. This is not a rejection of others, but an act of self-preservation as you step into your higher self. You cannot continue to allow the negativity of others to weigh you down. You have become aware of your energy, and now you understand how precious it is. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It is necessary for your growth in these moments. You may face guilt or doubt about leaving people behind or cutting ties with individuals you once considered close. But know this, your divine journey requires you to align with those who support your growth, not hold you back. Trust that as you release the negative, you will make space for healthier relationships and energies that uplift and encourage your transformation. Let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the freedom that comes with it as the divine energy continues to awaken within you. You may begin to experience moments where your hands seem to move in ways that defy logic or explanation. It might feel like you're performing acts of magic, small miracles unfolding through you. These are not mere coincidences, but the manifestation of your own energy in its most pure form. Your body is learning to channel the vast power of the universe, and your hands are becoming the instruments of creation. You may notice that you are able to heal with your touch, to create or manifest in ways that feel otherworldly. What once seemed impossible is now becoming a part of your daily experience. This is the result of your awakening, a sign that you are unlocking powers and abilities that were dormant within you. These gifts were always yours, waiting for the right moment to emerge. Now is that moment. Don't shy away from these moments of magic. Embrace them. These experiences are not just to prove something to others. They are a confirmation of the divine energy coursing through your being. The more you trust in your abilities, the more they will grow. You are a creator, a healer, a divine force, and the magic you manifest is a reflection of your true essence. One of the most profound aspects of the Panic Awakening is your ability to see beyond the material world as your consciousness expands. You will begin to perceive things that others cannot see. You will sense energies that are invisible to the ordinary eye. This is your entry into the fourth dimension, a higher plane of existence, where time, space, and materiality lose their rigid structure. In this realm, everything is interconnected, and you will begin to understand the world in a completely new way. Your senses will heighten as you tune into this higher frequency. You may experience moments of déjà vu where time seems to collapse, and you feel as though you've already lived this moment. You may hear voices, receive guidance, or see visions that others cannot. These experiences will open you to a deeper understanding of the universe, where everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies. You may begin to see people not just as physical beings, but as souls on a journey of their own. You'll notice patterns and synchronicities that guide you, offering wisdom and insights that were previously hidden. This ability to see beyond the material world will empower you to make decisions with greater clarity as you step further into your divine purpose. This is it. The time for waiting is over. The Panic Awakening has arrived, and it is now your time to step fully into your divine purpose. You have spent so long preparing for this moment, facing trials, overcoming fears, and shedding old identities. All of it was necessary to bring you to this point, the point where you are ready to fully embrace your true calling. There is no more hesitating, no more holding back. The energy of the universe is propelling you forward, and it's time to step into the role you were always meant to play. Your awakening is not just for you, it is for the world. You are here to heal, to inspire, to uplift, and to lead. You are no longer a passive observer in your life. You are an active participant in the unfolding of your divine mission. So embrace the changes, the discomfort, and the beauty that this awakening brings. Trust that you are supported by the divine. every step of the way, your purpose is waiting for you. And now, more than ever, you are ready to fulfill it. The time for your awakening has come, and the world is ready for the light that you bring as you experience the overwhelming shifts of the panic awakening. Maintaining your grounding can feel like a monumental challenge. The energy flooding your being is intense, and it may seem like the world around you is changing in ways that are hard to control in these moments. It's essential to stay anchored in the present, even when everything feels like it's shaking. One of the most effective ways to stay grounded is by connecting with nature, walking barefoot on the earth. Spending time in natural spaces, or even visualizing roots growing from your feet into the ground can help restore balance. Another way to ground yourself is through breath work and meditation by focusing on your breath and finding stillness. You can calm the chaos within and around you. These practices help create a sacred space for you to align with your true self amidst the whirlwind of energies. The key is not to resist the awakening process, but to surrender to it, trusting that the intensity is part of your transformation. Every step you take toward grounding yourself is a step toward inner peace. Finally, seek support from like-minded souls who understand what you're going through. Sharing your experiences with others can provide comfort and a sense of connection. Remember, you are not alone in this process. By grounding yourself, you allow the energy to flow without being overwhelmed. And this will enable you to navigate the panic, awakening with grace and strength. The panic awakening is not just a physical or mental transformation. It is a deep evolution of your soul. You are being called to step into the highest version of yourself, shedding old patterns and limitations that no longer serve your divine purpose. This spiritual shift is activating latent potentials within you, pushing you toward a higher state of consciousness. As your soul evolves, you will begin to see the world from a broader perspective, understanding that everything is interconnected and that your journey is part of a larger cosmic plan. The power behind this shift lies in your soul's inherent wisdom and its connection to the universe. As you awaken, you'll start to access hidden knowledge, wisdom, and talents that you've carried with you for lifetimes. Your soul knows the truth, and it's now time for you to embrace it fully. The evolution you are experiencing is part of your divine destiny, and it's shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. Trust that every challenge, every uncomfortable moment is a catalyst for this soul expansion. The beauty of this soul evolution is that it unfolds in layers. You don't need to have all the answers right now, but as you walk this path, your soul will guide you, revealing pieces of your purpose. Embrace this journey with trust, knowing that each step brings you closer to the divine truth of who you are meant to become. The surge of spiritual energy you're experiencing is profound, and it's no surprise that it's causing your mind to feel overloaded as divine energy pours into your being. Your mind is being stretched and restructured to accommodate the higher frequencies. This can cause confusion, mental fog, and difficulty concentrating as your brain attempts to process information at a pace it's not used to the flood of spiritual knowledge. Heightened awareness and expanded consciousness may feel like too much. At times, your mind, however, is resilient and adaptable. The key to managing this overload is to allow yourself time to integrate the energy, rather than trying to control or resist it. Understand that this mental strain is temporary and is part of the natural process of spiritual awakening. The overload is a result of your higher self expanding and connecting with greater wisdom, like a sponge soaking up water. Your mind is absorbing knowledge that will eventually make sense as you grow into your new reality. Taking care of your mental health during this period is essential practice. Mindfulness. Stay hydrated and rest when you need to. This allows your mind to catch up, with the spiritual awakening providing the space for integration and clarity. Eventually, the overload will give way to a deep sense of peace and understanding. As your mind aligns with the higher frequencies of consciousness, the panic awakening brings with it a powerful cleansing of old, stagnant energy. As the divine energy surges through you, it begins to break apart old thought patterns, emotional wounds, and past traumas that no longer serve your higher self. This process can feel uncomfortable, as the release of these energies may stir up feelings you thought were long buried. However, this divine cleansing is a necessary part of your spiritual rebirth. You may notice that certain people, situations, or memories that once held power over you are now losing their grip. This is the energy clearing, making room for the new. Let go of the old stories and attachments that no longer resonate with your soul's purpose. It's time to free yourself from the emotional baggage of the past and step into a future full of limitless possibilities. You are evolving, and the universe is supporting you by creating space for your growth. The key to this process is surrender. Trust that the divine is guiding you to release what no longer serves you, even if it feels painful at times. Allow yourself to grieve, heal, and let go once the cleansing is complete. You'll feel lighter, more aligned, and ready to embrace the fresh energy that will propel you forward into the next stage of your journey. One of the most challenging aspects of the panic. Awakening is the emotional roller coaster you may find yourself on. One moment, you may feel ecstatic, as though you are in perfect harmony with the universe, and the next, you might experience deep waves of sadness, anger, or confusion. These emotional fluctuations are a natural part of the awakening process, as your body and mind are adjusting to the immense energy flooding through you. The highs are exhilarating, but the lows can feel equally intense. It's important to remember that these emotional waves are not a sign of failure or instability. They are simply part of the transformation. The highs represent moments of divine connection, where you are tapping into your true essence and feeling the immense love and support from the universe. The lows, on the other hand, are moments of release and healing, where deep-seated emotions or limiting beliefs are coming to the surface to be cleared. Embrace both the highs and the lows with compassion for yourself. Finding ways to ground yourself during emotional surges is key to navigating this journey. With grace, breath work, journaling, meditation, or even talking with a supportive friend can help you process your feelings. Trust that both the highs and the lows are leading you to a more balanced, aligned version of yourself. As your spiritual awakening progresses, you'll begin to unlock abilities that you may not have even known existed within you. These gifts, which have been dormant within your soul for lifetimes, are now awakening with the rising energy of your transformation. You may begin to experience heightened intuition, telepathic communication, or even the ability to heal others with your touch. While these abilities may seem magical or otherworldly, they are simply the natural gifts of your soul coming to the forefront. It's important to embrace these gifts with humility and understanding. They are not meant to make you feel special or superior, but rather to serve others and fulfill your divine purpose.